Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is your favorite channel Tech SPR. And today's video is a little different from a track. And आज की वीडियो में अपन सीखने वाले हैं how to upload your all code in the GitHub. Cause everyone is asking in the comment for the source code, which I am like not able to provide because I didn't post in a like GitHub. So today I also like plan to push the code in the GitHub and also like teaching you how to put the code in the GitHub. Okay, so let's start with the video. So our main objective for this video is to push all the whole code which we have like writing since 1 or 2 weeks, or like 1 or 2 like from 6 weeks, and all the above codes which we will be writing will be like directly pushed into the code. So basically this lecture is about Git and GitHub. Okay, so first of all, before this, let me give you the introduction of what is Git and GitHub. So basically Git and GitHub are both two version control system. So basically what is a version control system? So version control system is a software in which like we can control the versions and update or put the code like on the cloud or on some software which help us to control the version or and get the backup of the whole code. So for using Git, you do GitHub, you have to like install Git in your system so that you can use all your Git commands, and then you can use no, like GitHub. So let's start with like just pushing your code to the GitHub. So first of all, you should have an GitHub account. So this is my GitHub account. So I'll be pushing my code over here. So you should also have your GitHub account so that you can push all your codes. So first of all, let's start with the video. So for the first step, what you have to do, you have to create a new repository and you have to give a name. So let's give a name to our app. So basically let's call it a sneakerhead. And if you want, you can give some description also. For example, this is a shoes buying app. So whatever project you will be uploading, you can just give a description. It's an optional thing, but you should give a description, which is a best practice. And you can also add a readme file, but we are not adding. And here there is a two option for public repository and private repository. So basically public repository is a repository where like which is can your code can be seen by everyone, and private repository is a repository where you can only see the code, or the person you given the access to see the code will be there. So let's create a repository by clicking the green button. So your repository will be created like this. So yeah, you can see the repository name sneakerhead and everything over here. So let's start the setup over our code. So what we can do, let's just copy this codes all and just go to our VS Code. Perfect. In the VS Code, you just have to open your terminal and type some of the command. All this command will only work when you have installed your Git in your like in your computer. So first command you have to put is git init. This will initialize the Git and say create a repository of this app, and then use git add space dot. This will add everything in the Git profile. So basically Git stores our all code, so that in some case we have lost our code, or some things or some features don't work properly, so it help us to roll back to the previous code and get the backup. So we have added everything by pressing this. We have added everything in a Git. After that, what you have to do, you just have to paste everything from there. So then after adding the code, we just have to commit it. What does commit refers to? Commit refers to save. Like you have added something in your bag and you just have to save it. So then we have typed give commit, and here you can add the commit message. For example, we'll be giving message like all main screen UI have been created. So this is the message I have typed, and then we have to give the branch name. So the branch we are storing is main branch, and then we have to add a origin. So basically, where origin is a path or a URL where you have created a repository in the GitHub, and then we have used the push command. So push all the commit things to the repository. You just have to enter it. So you can see that everything is pushed into the main file. So what you have to do, just close this and come to the browser and just refresh it. So you can see in your screen all the code which you have made came to the GitHub. You can also check it. Just go to the lib. In the lib, you have all the things what we have made. Just go to the screens. We have category screen. You can also check for the code what we have written. Everything we have made came into the GitHub, so everyone can use it. So this everything, every code, every package you have implemented came here. Auth, you have login screen, sign up screen. The same file structure what we have created came into our GitHub. Perfect. So you can also see everything you have made. Perfect. So let's add something. Let me also show you how you can pull the code. So let's add this Flutter new project. Name it as Sneak Ahead. A shoe selling website. Perfect. Commit changes. So you can see the README file. Now we have changed something, all the README file, and just look into your VS Code. You don't have any README file here. You don't have any README file, only this README file you have, and here it is written the previous things. So now what you can do, you can run one more command, which is known as git pull origin main. So what you will do, go to your terminal again, paste this command git pull origin, then press enter. So you can see what we have added in the git comes into our code. So basically, this is how we push the code to our GitHub. And the more advanced thing, you can also create branches. For example, if 3 people are working on the same code, so all 3 people can create a branch. You can also fork your project. So this is how the thing goes on. So if we'll be needing forking and branching, I'll be obviously making a video for it. So this is a video how to use and how to push your code to the GitHub of Flutter project. So there are some of the extension you should always use. For example, git and git lens. It will give you every, like for example, this is a time track for every update which we are pushed into the GitHub. So this is for today, guys. In today's video, we learned about how to push your code to the GitHub, and I hope you would be liking the video and getting some knowledge. So make sure you like and subscribe the channel. And if you want your project to be made by us, so please ping to the number given in the description. So I hope you will have a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Bye.